Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wasteland 3. Sorry, last night I was going to do one more stream, but what ended up happening was I got in a phone call, and that took forever. What's up, Albert? Welcome back. But yeah, so I was on a phone call, and that took like half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. So at that point, I'm like, it's not even worth streaming. So uh, I basically ran around while I was on the phone and a little bit after that. And, pardon me, Albert, I failed you, huh? Okay. Um, but I ended up doing a bunch of stuff that was like not crucial to the story or whatever. And that was... Albert, you stayed up waiting? Why would you stay up waiting? That meant you would have been up super freaking late. But yeah, one of the things I did was I ended up collecting 3 cyborg chickens and bringing them back. So because I remember I was like, I can't tame them. I finally got my animal whispering up high enough that I could tame them. And I was like, oh, maybe the cyborg chickens could do something cool. Well, they didn't attack anybody, and I'm like, can I bring them back to the chicken pen back at the headquarters? And the answer is yes. So there's now 4 of them in there, and they're very weird. You try talking to them, and they're like staring at you and getting all defensive because one's guarding like a pile of random metal pieces. Another one, what did it say? Another one like made a metal helmet or something. So it's like, I don't know. There's some weird shit going on with these cyborg chickens. So that's something else we're gonna have to check out. So I'm guessing that's probably some kind of an Easter egg, and we're probably gonna be able to keep collecting cyborg chickens throughout the game. Or at least around Colorado Springs. So now we're gonna head out into the wastes and deal with the we're gonna deal with the smugglers. The world map allows you to traverse Colorado in your trusty Kodiak. As you explore, you'll find cities and settlements in need of your help, as well as experience random encounters that may bring fortune, trade, danger, or all 3. You've got a tip on a new location. When you hear about a new place to explore, it'll be marked on your map with a star. It's up to you to find a safe path there. If you get stuck out in the snow, you can call Gonzalez for a tow by pressing triangle. Oh. Okay, so I can't change the camera angle.
This is Orestes Dorsey, calling the Rangers.
Oh, this asshole.
You killed my brother Jarrett, remember?
Yep.
And y'all ran off like cowards before I could find you.
Uh-huh.
Well, now you're gonna come find me. Unless you want all of Colorado to hear me kill a bunch of innocent folk, 'cause you was too chicken to save them.
Nobody calls me a chicken.
Got a whole family trapped in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. Now, if you don't want them to be the next to die in the deluge of blood, you better come up north and take their place.
Fuck you. Orestes who? No idea who you are.
Real funny, Rangers. Real fucking funny. I caught one before they all got in the door. Well, how do you like their jokes? The rest of them go when I get bored, Rangers. So you better hurry, 'cause I was born restless.
Okay. Let me look at that real quick. What Heads or tails, level 5. Okay.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call in your area. Patching it through.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs. 2 escorts killed, and these motherfuckers are circling back. Oh, fuck! Here they come! Oh, fuck!
44! Are you there, 44? The Rangers will get somebody to your location right away. Copy? 44! You copy?
44's dead.
Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals.
Oh. Well, that sounds important. Who's attacking them?
Unknown, but the Patriarch will expect us to make recovering that power armor our highest priority. Get there fast and you should be able to save that cargo. Over and out.
Uh-oh. 2 groups of people are under threat. You may only have time to save one of them. You can see which directions each is in by looking at the indicators on the edge of your screen, or pressing touchpad button and navigating the map screen with L2 and R2. Best get a move on, no time to waste. Okay. Arapahoe Caravan. Moon Homestead. Well, that deer's dead. Hello. Enter area. Wrecked the caravan in the middle of a sleepy suburban area. I wouldn't really call that suburbs. After this, we gotta try to turn around and get to the Hoon Homestead in time, which is probably not gonna happen. I'm sure the whole point behind this is going to be, you know, teaching us to make a decision, and that's to be selfish by helping out these people. But I mean, this is power armor for the Marshals, so I think, like, if I was to save them, maybe we can help our reputation with the Marshals a little bit, which right now we're disliked. You know, it's like, so it's that, or we help these random people, which would help my reputation overall. I don't know. Game save.
You won't get away with this. They'll hire mercenaries to put you down like rabid dogs.
You pathetic shit! You think we're scared of a few mercs? I won't give you to Slave Master Hardchain. I'm gonna keep you for myself. You can watch me murder rangers for years. When you finally lose hope, we'll use your head as a hood ornament. Let's get started after I take your supplies.
What the hell are these guys all about? Whoop, fight starts.
Choo-choo! Here comes the pain train!
Pain train, huh? Alright. Well, you're right in front of us, so get rid of you. Not dead? Lame. Alright, well. Out of range. I'm sure if I just move up one spot, that's not going to be enough. Okay. Can I blow up a whole bunch of stuff now? Out of range.
I see you.
What did he... I can't tell if they're boosting their guys or hurting their guys.
Peekaboo.
Okay, what are these dudes? Scarlet Bomb Thrall. Alright, Bomb Thralls. A Cyclops. Overlord. Another Bomb Thrall. Bomb Thrall. Okay, the Bomb Thralls don't explode after we shoot them down. That was my main worry. I thought that for sure I would shoot them, and the next thing you know, like, they're gonna drop dead and explode. Okay, she's got 6 AP, which means I can get another shot off. 57% chance. 95% chance. Nice. Thank you, Cookie. Oh, there's another guy around that corner. There's 2 guys around that corner. What is that guy? A butcher. A butcher. It'd be funny if one was a butcher and the other was a blade. That would have been great. Some of you will understand that reference, some of you won't. That's okay, you don't have to get everything. You don't have to understand all of my references. It's not a problem. Alright, so let's move up to here. Marshal Quan here. Gotta take a shot at the heavy machine turret. I don't know why I'm talking like that. It's either that or... Alright. I'm going to make the effort with Bam Bam to try to actually get up and turn off that generator, which would kill the 2 turrets. Alright, out of range. That's fine. Okay, I don't want her in imminent danger, so there's Bam Bam. That allows her 2 shots. 50-50 chance here. Let's... Or... Our cat is there, but he's not launching bombs. Alright, let's take care of this guy. Okay. What else can the truck hit? Alright, that's out of range. So, our truck should probably stay where it is. Nice. Our kitty cat's gonna die. Kitty. One last attempt to get some revenge, Kitty. You might die, but at least you're gonna take out these jerks. Damn, how do we miss that? Alright, finish them off. Leaves 4 AP, which is not enough, so let's save. Alright, Bam Bam. Where's the generator? Generator's inside there. Alright, well. Hi, fellas. Pardon me. Oh, Marshal Kwan's shot up kind of bad. I didn't realize that. Then allow me to heal myself. And then prepare for anybody showing up. Alright, I'm not going to worry about the kitten dying, even though the cat's cool, but... Aw, he's out of range. That's horse shit. Alright. Alright, Trixie. Get up there, get under full cover. And then... I have a feeling if we do that, we run over our own people. So let's not do that. Yeah, I don't want to run over our own.
Gotcha.
Ow. Oh my god. Well, you just you exploded our cat. You dick. Okay. Revive. Shoot him. Well, wish I could see inside the place. There we go. Alright, might as well put some hurt on the thing, right? Is that a plus 12% to hit that other guy? out of range. I think that's bullshit. Alright, she's only got 3 AP. Okay. Still out of range. That's really annoying. Blocked. All right. All right. Okay, we got enough to hit it again, right? Oh, we have enough to reload. Son of a bitch.
Need some help here.
Damn it. Time to revive her again.
Come on! Follow my example! Kick some ass!
Yeah, Trixie. You let her know. Yeah, we can't really do much to that guy. It's just super frustrating. Okay, we still have... Oh, this guy's gonna be... Oh no, we can hit him. Can we at least do it? We got 1 point away from killing it. You've got to be kidding me. Which actually is a moot point now because we're about to shut it down. What? I was able to do that from right there? I could have done this on my last turn. That's annoying. That's annoying. Invalid target. What the hell's going on? Okay, fine, then go over here. I don't know what the hell's happening. Weird. Who's bleeding out? Oh, Quan. I didn't realize he was hurt that bad. get some good loot.
That'll do nicely.
Steel teeth.
Thanks.
Injury kit, perfect, because we definitely have an injury.
Shit! Who the hell are you guys? Here to finish me off?
Oh, we saved your life. We're the Rangers, ma'am. We received your distress call and we're here to help.
Rangers are real? Thought that was a joke. To give people hope. My ribs are cracked. Our caravan's been ransacked. I'm drivetrain. Caravan leader. If you save my people, I'll owe ya.
How can we help?
Find my people. They're wounded. Scared. Definitely weren't prepared for this. Our medic... Sirens. Sirens was in my car when those half-metal pieces of shit dragged him out and... Now he's gone. I just hope there are others left to find.
What else can you tell us about the attack?
Happened fast, Rangers. Routine run until we got here. Was riding in the center vehicle with our cargo. Lead vehicle hit a spike trap, tore up its treads. Almost plowed into them. Driver recovered. A professional. With a young daughter back home. Fuck. Flaming Huss came rolling. Out of the alley. Pinned the rear car. Then, gunfire. And those assholes with saws for arms came at us. Those fuckers must have been watching our routes for a while to have pulled this off. More organized than before.
Alright, well, so what was your cargo?
I don't know the details. Clients prefer that.
Okay, I already know. Our guy kind of told us what they were.
But the highest value goods always go in the middle of the convoy. I'm glad the Scar Collectors couldn't break into it before you showed up.
So, you saying that there might be power armor for us?
Poke around if you want. But you'll see what we had for the Marshals when they receive it. If I can get this caravan to Colorado Springs.
Okay. You have nothing to spare for your savers? Oh, let's not do that. You gonna be able to get this caravan moving?
Gonna need some time for the endorphins to wash out the pain. But yeah, get any survivors into the cab. We'll get back on the road. Arapahoe HQ. We'll get someone out here to recover the deceased.
Alright, take care.
Thanks for all your help.
Can you help her?
Any news, Rangers?
That's what I didn't mean that.
Thanks for all your help.
Can we use a suture kit on you? An injury kit. Well, you know what? We need that. She was the only one with an injury, right? Okay. Now. What the fuck just happened? Do I not have it? Oh my god, I'm looking right at it. Okay, equip. And ribs are cracked, she said. Well, she's not bleeding anymore. She's got all of her health. I mean, I may not have to do any of this, but... Oh, shit. Okay, well... Though unconscious, he'll likely live if they can get him to a safe place. Okay, we'll go in there in a second. So she doesn't need... Okay, she doesn't need it. Okay, let me loot. Good. Ammo. Obviously, we can't do this. Oh shit! Well, you guys come get out of the fire, you moron! Oh my freaking god! Bam, bam, you goof! Well, you can use this now on old Dum Dum over here. Okay, you guys just... she doesn't need a medic pack. Yeah, you guys just stay there, okay? This person's bleeding. They need a suture pack.
Thank you. Thought I was a goner. The driving hand still works. This is bad. But we'll get out of here. Thanks to the Rangers.
Okay. So she doesn't need help anymore. Right. No, she's fine. It's another cat. Prairie punch. Lock picking. Hopefully they can avoid... Ooh, a hidden path. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Let's get in here. Comedy tie. Bunch of repair kits, which is nice. Scrap helmet. Hard ass +1. Armor +4. Okay, who had hard ass in our group? I did. Who else has it? Anybody? Nobody else. Well, maybe if I get somebody else with hard ass in the group at some point. But right now, nah. Okay, we can't go up there. The door, who cares? We don't have to go in there. But the hidden path. Oh, so this just would have been an alternate way to go. To get up here. Okay. Shotgun. Oh, that's the guy we saved already. Never mind. Alright, what about this building here? Definitely need all the ammo. Alright, well, let's go down there in a moment. Let's make sure there's nothing else. How about all the squishing sounds whenever we walk through blood? It's always squish, squish, squish. Strike Back Pirate Radio with Brad Conway and a skill book for raising explosives. Getting a lot of skill books, which is nice.
Welcome to the Strike Back Pirate Radio. Striking back at big government with the most dangerous weapon in the arsenal of any resistance. The truth. I'm Brad Conway, and today, we're gonna talk about those strange reports from the Antarctic wastes. What are the creatures that have been sighted by multiple sources off the frozen coasts of Earth's southernmost continent? Some say there are human-machine hybrids stalking the tundra. Are some kind of monstrous government experiments taking place somewhere in those icy seas? And if so, who in our government is responsible? And what is the purpose of these unholy creations?
I don't know there, dude. What are the causes and stuff and whatnot? Alright, so obviously we can't bring our truck through here. Truck is gone as far as the truck can go. I believe we have collected anything that we could have possibly collected. We saved two more of her people. And now it's time for attribute allocation. Coordination. Might as well put that up. Skills. These are now requiring 3. It's going to cost 2. So, leadership. mean, everybody gets +5 to their... Okay. And an interesting possible choice for leadership. It's a big middle finger. Insult your enemies, distracting them and reducing their hit chance by -20% and critical chance by -25%. I like that. I'm taking it. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely pretty awesome. Alright, our girl here. Okay, same thing. Let's bump up that coordination. And then sniper rifles. Push it up. Okay, and then we'll save this other skill point. Yep. Perks. Okay, now. Masterful precision. Precision strikes with sniper rifles have significantly higher chances of inflicting critical effects. Right or wrong? Alright, animal companions gain bonus constitution and damage. Yep, taking that. I'm taking that because I'll tell you what, if there's anything we learned real fast in this game, it's that animal companions, they become really super useful. I mean, you know, rest in peace, Major Tomcat. But right off the bat, we had just 2 cats helping us out, and they were doing serious damage. So we likes them. All right, and then there's you. All right, we'll get an extra attack point here, or action point, I mean. I feel like I'm gonna save those skill points. Double tap. If you attack a target twice in a row with an assault rifle, the second is always a critical hit. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that was definitely the one that I wanted to take because a lot of times our guys with the assault rifles were getting 2 shots off, and I'm usually hitting the same target 2 times. So if we hit a guy and he does a lot of damage and the second one's going to be a guaranteed critical hit, yo, that is pretty freaking incredible. All right, let's give her... Yeah, more coordination. I mean, honestly, coordination seems to be, this is right now like the most important attribute. Simply because it's for action points, and we need as many as we can get. And nothing else adds action points other than just leveling up, as far as I can tell. Alright, small arms. Who else has survival? Trixie has that, so I don't need to worry about it. Right now, she seems to be the one that we'd be doing all the weapon modding. In a firefight, every second matter hit them before they know what happened. Alright, so let's take that. So what is... Man, I'm having crazy deja vu right now. It's weird. Your first attack after reloading an empty weapon costs no AP. Well, that's important. I don't know how often we're going to need to reload, but... if we get into any long battles, it's going to matter a lot. But at the same time, I think I'm going to take clear cover so we can get rid of... yeah. Okay. Yeah, being able to clear cover is going to be, like, really important, I think.
Ranger HQ calling Team November. Come in. Yeah, we have a lot of interested parties asking about the Arapaho caravan. Anything to report?
The ambushers are dead and we help... Alright, so we should probably tell them who they are. But that's... we're just talking about the cargo. The ambushers are dead and we help the caravan survivors get back on their feet. They'll be on their way soon.
Outstanding work, November. Another day, another life saved. Over and out.
I think that's the important part, is we save their lives. I think that's what we want to try to convey. So I don't know, is this putting us on the next map area, or are we back in the truck and moving on? Like, I'm not sure what we're doing here. This loading screen makes me think we're getting back in the truck. Because when she said they, like, help our people, I don't know if she just meant, like, the 3 that we found that were lying around injured on the spot, or if there's, like, another area that they might be in. Okay.
That's it, Rangers. Can't stand no more waiting. We're going in. Enjoy the show.
Damn.
Come on, Dorseys. The deluge of blood begins. Whee!
Well, that sucked. But once again, what choice did we have? We had a, what choice did we have? That's what I just said. We literally had a choice to make. That was the whole point. Alright, the bazaar. Let's go here. Even though they're all dead. What's that place? A BB gun. A burly woman leans her head out the window of a marshal's assault truck.
Fucking Rangers. Go on back to Arizona and let real police get shit done.
As she drives off, you see the back of the truck is piled with impounded evidence. Alright, so seriously, fuck the Ranger. I mean, fuck the marshals. What's that? It's a deer. Okay, I think we're definitely going the wrong way here. This is awesome. This is way more engaging than Wasteland 2 when you're going across the world map. It's way more entertaining.
Heed the words of the prophet, brothers and sisters. Make your kites strong. so the offerings they bear will reach the heavens above. Take you the supple skin of the sacrifice, carve it in a single piece from belly and back, and stretch it upon a rack of metal or wood. Scrape the skin clean and anoint it with sacred oils, then leave it under the blessed sky for 7 days and nights. Take the long bones of leg and arm and lash the torso onto the kite. Thus will the workings of the flesh bear your gift aloft into the presence of the gods.
Okay, Looney Tunes. Albert saying, so is there all the old Disney classics on Disney Plus? I was wondering. As far as I know, pretty much everything is on there. I don't know what movies would not be on there, other than like Song of the South and stuff like that that Disney banned. But I think they even took some things out of the vault and may have put it in Disney Plus. But yeah, I mean, they have like everything on there. The same burly marshal stops her truck again.
Still here, jackasses? Go home! And if you want to report me, get my name right. BB Gunn. That's G-U-N-N.
I don't like you, BB Gun. You're an asshole, BB Gun. All the Star Wars and such? Yeah, oh yeah. All that stuff is on there. All the Marvel stuff, all the Star Wars movies. Alright, we're gonna find a whole lot of dead people. Albert says, literally can't wait. Yeah, dude, it's definitely worth the purchase. It's absolutely worth the purchase. And it's also like, I'm sure it's a little more expensive for you, like you were saying. But for a monthly subscription service, there's so much on there. I think it's worth the monthly fee. Albert says in 15 days. Yeah, that's wild to me because it's been over a year, right? Since it released in the US. Something like that. Or close to a year. Okay, can't get up that tower. Oh. Let's get a waste wolf on our side. Damn, we can't. Alright. He took everything, so I chose nothing. Okay. Glad the Waste Wolf didn't decide to just freaking random attack me. Peek shields his family from incoming fire. Poke uses his family as cover. That picture's pretty freaking funny. So it's pretty much looking like the Dorseys didn't leave anything behind except for a toaster. What's in the toaster? A molded gold toaster case. Ooh. Holy shit, it's worth $1,000. Wow. Toxin cell to weapon mod. Once affixed, the cell... What does that sound? Who's marching in place? Cell delivers a slow drip of toxins into the weapon's contact surface. 100% chance to apply poison. Okay, cool. So that'll turn one of our weapons into a poison attack weapon. Under barrel light, that helps. Okay, very cool. Who's marching in place? Thank you. That was very annoying, guys. Albert says, what do you think about Mulan going directly to Disney Plus? Well, I never watched the original Mulan, the cartoon. I never saw it. But as for this one going directly to Disney Plus, I'm all for it because there's a couple of things there. Like, movie revenue is going to be down. So releasing it into the theaters, because as far as I know, I don't know that Lion King and then what was the other one that came out that was the was it Beauty and the Beast? Whatever it was. But as far as I know, they didn't do as well as they had hoped in the theater, and that's before the whole pandemic issue. So the difference here is that, okay, so if they put a movie like Mulan, which was highly anticipated, if they put that on Disney Plus, the thought behind that is it'll get more people to subscribe to Disney Plus, which is actually, in the total of 1 year's worth of a subscription, is worth more than a couple of tickets in the theater. So, if people want to, try out Disney Plus, it's going to draw people to their streaming service. Oh, that's what's walking around. The Waste Wolf, who's just kind of doing his own thing and checking things out. Hello, Waste Wolf. So yeah, so I think it's a smart thing to do, and honestly, I'll probably check it out. So, Howard says, dude, you got to watch Mulan. It's like top 5 best Disney movies of all time. That's what I've heard. I just, it's one of those things that by the time Mulan came out, like I was an adult, so I had no interest in watching musical Disney movies. Animated or not. And not knocking them, it was just like, I just wasn't interested, didn't really care. Just like, there's a bunch I haven't seen. Like, I never saw Pocahontas, I never saw Hercules, and I don't have any interest in seeing those. I definitely don't want to watch Pocahontas, because I know that's going to piss me off. Some bodies. Albert says, but it's not very beneficial for the movie theaters in general, which is bad for business. Honestly, they have enough movie. It will damage cinemas, and they have already lost so much. But there's still people that aren't going to the theater. And sadly, and this is before the pandemic ever hit, like, the theater business is slowly dying. I hate that as being a truth, but it is a truth. They have enough money. No, I get what you mean. But companies like Disney can never have enough money. You know what I mean? Like, they're never going to be satisfied with what they have. They're always going to want to get more and more and more and more. Let me take a drink real quick. But yeah, so like that's just the nature of business. Yeah, they're not gonna wanna say, oh yeah, we're satisfied, because like I said, they'll never ever be satisfied. But because the movies were struggling, everybody's dead. That sucks. But yeah, but since the theaters have been struggling for a long time, and we're getting more and more into, and like I said, pandemic aside, this was still happening, and we're just getting to the point now where it's like, I don't know what the future of cinema is going to be, and it may just be streaming services and pay-per-view is just going to be the way that people are going to watch movies from now on. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, that's why they should put it in cinemas to save theaters. I'll be so sad the day cinemas are out of business. But they're not going to put their movies in the cinemas in order to help the cinemas. They don't give a shit. They don't care. The money that they can make now off of, like, let's say, all right, they have their own streaming service. They get more people to buy their streaming service. That's money they're making all year, all the time. Instead of, like, maybe somebody only goes to see a Disney movie once or twice a year.
This message is from the North American Air Defense Command. This is an attack warning. Repeat, this is an attack warning. A nuclear attack is now underway. Proceed to the nearest civil defense shelter immediately.
Obviously
this
an old
is not
broadcast.
A drill. Stay tuned to this frequency for additional updates and instructions. This message will repeat.
But what you call it? The yeah, what is that? What is that? There's more things I can investigate. Okay. Albert says that can't happen. Don't you think that if cinemas actually go out of business, that enough people would donate to make it come back? There's still so many people loving cinemas, right? Also, young people. The way of the world is changing, man. You know, like, let's talk the way they listen to music. CDs were always convenient, and everybody was buying CDs for a long time, and now CDs are outdated. Everybody listens to things on MP3s, or they just listen to Spotify, and they don't even buy full albums anymore. Uh-oh.
The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots. Are you bold enough to make the dangerous trek across the wasteland to reach the city? Can you discover the AI's secret weakness and
Oh,
defeat
this is
the
an
robots?
advertisement.
If you crave adventure, the Colorado Springs Gaming Club wants you. We play Robots and Rangers every Tuesday night,
Oh
and
my
we're looking
God.
for a few heroes to join our party. We've got the rules and the dice. All we need is your imagination. Oh, and snacks. This is Ranger Control, signing off.
Okay. Investigate. Okay, this will at least be... I won't hear the radio going off while I'm trying to say something here. But anyway, like, people don't listen to music the way they used to anymore. Full albums don't get sold like they used to anymore. So the music business has been taking a major hit, and they're trying to find ways to compensate for that because there's now so many different ways to get money. And I can tell you, as someone in a band, it used to be that if I wanted to put an album out, I had to go to a professional studio and pay someone, like a producer and a mixer and all that. Like, you had to pay the studio and whoever was going to produce your album a ton of freaking money. A ton of money. Okay? Pardon me. Like, an absolute, like, a ridiculous amount of money to record it, to mix it, and then to produce physical copies of it. Be it cassette, CD, vinyl, whatever, you know, you were going to do. Now, you have such easy access that you can record a lot of stuff at home on your own in your own studio. My band, we record everything in our own studio. Doesn't cost us a dime. The only difference is, like, the album that we're going to do is we're going to actually have somebody produce it. Like, we're sending it to somebody who can actually mix it so that my guitarist doesn't lose his mind trying to do it by himself. But that's going to cost a fraction of what it did years ago. Not even that many years ago. Like 10 years ago even. And we don't need to produce physical copies of anything. Once the music is done, it's available for upload, and we could just sell it by having people download the album or download individual songs. So, we're not going through a music label. We're not going through a manager. We're not going through the same process that people used to. Like, so as a whole, that's not helping the music industry, quote unquote. So, it's not pumping money into that industry. And the movie industry is very, very similar. So with the movies, they're spending a ton of money to make these movies still like they used to, and expenses are going up. But the way that people are watching movies, because the expenses of the movies go up, the expense of going to the theater goes up. The tickets themselves, like the movies don't actually cost as much as getting all your refreshments and stuff. And most people, with the economy being in the shitter as it is right now, at least in the United States, our economy sucks compared to how it used to be. And people don't have the money to go to the theater very often. So it's like, if you're going to go to the theater, it's got to be a movie that's really worth it to go see. Like for me, I'll go see a Star Wars film or a Marvel movie or some other movie that's like, I have to see it in the theater. It's got to be a movie theater experience with big sound and all that stuff. But there's a lot of other stuff like comedies and other dramas and whatnot that I would like to see, but I'm not going to go pay, $10+ a ticket, because I'm not going by myself. A lot of times I'm taking my son, so that's at least 2 tickets, plus the crazy prices for soda, crazy prices for popcorn, crazy prices for any other refreshments that you want. So you're spending exorbitant amounts of money on snacks and food. That's how the theaters make their money. That's why they cost so much. That's the real revenue that the theaters are making, because they're not making money off their ticket sales. Most of that money goes directly to, the movie makers themselves. So whoever produces that's where all that money goes. So that's why shit costs so much. But it's super expensive. So it's like, well, for me to go and say, well, I'm going to go to the movies, and it's looking like I'm going to be spending at least $30 to $50 just for 2 people. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. And I agree. It sucks, man. It's totally sad. It's totally, there's a big difference between like going to see the Avengers in the theater and then seeing it at home. Like, I've got a nice big flat screen TV in my house. I've got a good sound system. Like, not an amazing sound system, but I got a good sound system. It's a sound bar and, and subwoofer and stuff. So it sounds really good. But it's not gonna have the same effect as being in the theater. And a lot of other people don't even have what I have. And I'm not rich by any means, like I spent a good amount of money on what I have because I saved up to afford it. And because a lot of my hobbies are video gaming and watching, movies and stuff. But it's like, believe me, I wish that if prices were affordable, that I would go to the theater all the time to see all kinds of movies. But it's just moved on. Unfortunately, the cinemas are what they are, and it's their own doing. It's a movie production, and the theaters that rise all those pump all those prices up. So I was saying, it's not the same going from CD to Spotify. It's not the same as going from cinemas to TV streaming services. It's a whole other experience. Spotify's just an upgrade. I already addressed that. I feel the same way, but it's sad. It's sad. I thought they might lose money. Yep. Last time I was in the theater was to see Star Wars or Avengers. Right. So, I mean, that kind of goes along with what I'm saying. Like, how often can you really afford to go to the theaters? And it's just, things are just changing, and I think it's going to be, I don't think it's going to kill movie theaters. I don't think the movie business is going to kill the cinema experience. I think it's just going to change. And I'm going to get back to the game, and I know there's a few people watching right now and probably don't want to hear me babbling the whole time. So I will be getting back to this in a moment. So the last thing I was going to say, things are just going to change. There's a pro and con to all of it. Just like I said, just like with music. Like, there's a pro and con. Like, major music companies and labels and stuff like that are suffering, but small bands and whatnot like myself, like, we can afford to put out albums where we couldn't in the past. And nowadays, independent filmmakers can now have opportunities to get their movies shown in places other than just the Sundance Film Festival. Like, they can sell their films to you know, to either Netflix or Hulu or whatever. So they're actually getting the opportunity to make money off their films by selling them or selling the rights of broadcast where they never had that opportunity before. And that means directors taking and actors stepping out into, you know, the movie making world for the first time. That's their first exposure to the general audience. So instead of like, oh, there was this crazy movie that was only in Sundance and it was really, really good, but if you weren't at that film festival, you didn't see it. And maybe one day it'll come out and you can get it on DVD. Maybe. But probably not. So that, you know, that's a good thing. But I think the big change is going to be people that are making movies are going to understand real fast. Are we making a rom-com? Are we making a regular comedy? Are we going to make, is this movie going to project to be something that massive amount of people are going to go to the theater to watch? If not, then you make the movie with the intent to put it directly on a streaming platform. Now, Disney has the advantage that they have their own platform, so they can make movies and put it right on Disney Plus. And because they're filthy rich, it's not going to hurt them to do that and not put it in the theater. But movies that they make that they're behind, that, you know, that's under their umbrella, such as Star Wars, such as Marvel, they can make those movies knowing that they're going to make billions on these movies, and they can put them out in the theater. So I think the theaters won't be showing 10 different films all the time. And I think you're going to see more stuff get directly put onto streaming services first. But I think the big blockbuster type films, they're going to be the ones that will still be put out in the theaters. Now, it's going to hurt theaters overall. The smaller theaters are probably going to get gobbled up by like AMC and other major movie cinemas, unfortunately. But sadly, that's the way that things go in pretty much all businesses. And it is a movie business, music business, entertainment business. It's just, it is what it is. It sucks that that's how things are going, and it sucks to see traditional things going away, but we also have to admit the fact that, hey, listen, it's 2020. It's not 1970 anymore, you know, like where the only time you can see the movies is in the theater, and you didn't have a choice, you know, and tickets cost, you know, like $2 to get in. Like, you know, the future is now, as they say. You know, we're literally at a point where a lot of things, a lot of our traditional habits, our traditional experiences are changing. That's just the way it is. We have to embrace that change. So, all right. So enough of that. Let's open this cache. What do we get? You get down to examine it and see that place on the altar within is a broken toaster with an inscription above it that reads, "The warmth that transforms." Okay. Pray to the toaster. Let's repair that toaster. Whoa. How the heck did that get in there? Tactical armor. Tactical armor helmet. Tactical armor legs. So Wasteland 2 had a really good joke where they found a a heating element inside of a toaster, and we returned it to Mr. Manners, and they made their comments like, look, the one thing that actually belongs in the toaster was actually in the toaster. We found the one toaster in the world that actually had toaster parts in it. So that's been a running joke. A running joke that I appreciate. I think is really funny. Okay, so we just got these different armors. Up, I passed right by it. Tactical armor, which is +5, which I think is better than what I have, right? Yes, it's just +4 with that. Let's put that on. Well, I guess we'll be hiding this because I think that looks... I don't like the big bulky outfits. I think anyone who's been watching has heard me complaining about that. +3 armor for legs. +1, but we also have the combat speed bonus, which I can give to somebody else. I can lose his speed and not. I don't think I want tactical armor helmet. This I have to give to somebody else because this critical chance of +3%. Yeah, so let's. Yeah, it's too bulky and kind of ridiculous looking. I just don't like the bulky stuff. Albert's asking if I've seen the new Batman trailer. Not yet. And did you ask me that before? Somebody else might have asked me that. I don't remember who asked me. I can't remember. But I keep meaning to watch it, and it's like I keep forgetting. Like, I gotta watch that trailer because a lot of people are saying that it looks good. Albert says, I don't understand the hate against Robert Pattinson. He looks so cool as Batman. I don't have a problem. See, it's because everybody just thinks of Robert Pattinson as the guy from Twilight. That's all it is. They're like, oh, that Twilight kid? Oh, that soft dude from Twilight? Nah, 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 nah. Well, listen. They said the same kind of stuff about Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. You know, about movies that they were like, oh, that's that dude from those, you know, like just equating them to like their early films where, and I don't mean early, I mean like when they got famous, it was for like more romantic movies or something, so people kind of like made fun of him. And how about Heath Ledger? Let's stick to Batman alone. I'm old enough to well remember that when they made the Tim Burton 1989 Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson, all manner of people were talking shit about Michael Keaton as Batman. Jack Nicholson as a Joker, he can't be the Joker, and they shit all over it. Then the movie came out and it was awesome. Super fun. Michael Keaton was great. Jack Nicholson was incredible. Shut people up. Then you got the Nolan Batman movies. And then people said the same thing about Heath Ledger. Oh, Heath Ledger, his Joker, all this hate, and he knocked it out of the park. Absolutely not just a great role for as playing the Joker, but like a phenomenal performance. Period. In movies in general. Period. But people talk shit. So like, Pattinson. Dude, unless you see the movie, shut up. You know, like, I hate that. I hate it. Until you see the movie, don't make a judgment. So people can hate all they want, but unless they haven't seen the movie, like, or I mean, unless they have seen the movie, then they've got no reason to hate or not. If you watch a movie and he sucks in it, then say, oh, he sucked. But you don't know that because you haven't seen it. So people need to shut their mouths. Yeah, I think it was you, because I think we were talking about this the other day. Alright, critical chance +2, armor +3. Critical chance +3, armor +4. Okay, she is definitely putting that on. What kind of armor are you wearing right now? +4, Merc armor. She's already got the combat speed in the armor, so Merc armor, which was +4. And she can't wear anything that's better. I don't have anything that's better, so she definitely can't wear that. Red tech pants, we don't need any of that. Scrap helmet, hard ass and armor, that's right. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. What about you? Armor +3. Armor +4. Okay. Evasion and armor. Scout armor +3. Hold on. +3, and hers is +4. Okay, so we can give her better armor. Albert saying, you unfortunately can't say the same about Jared Leto Joker. That was actually awful. Yeah, I never saw Jared Leto as the Joker. I had no interest in seeing that stupid movie. There are 5 mystery persons who joined the stream, but they are dead quiet. Well, somebody just spoke up. Automotive, what's up? Okay, with the Batman shizzle. How's Wasteland 3 so far? Man, I love it. Wasteland 3 has been super fun. Like, there's not much else I can say. You know what I mean? It's been a blast, dude. I really +3. She can't wear that. Okay, I don't have any other pants to give her, but she's got +3 anyway. She's got +3, +4. Okay, so we're good on armor and stuff. So yeah, someone awoke from their hyper sleep. I don't care if people are talking or not, as long as, you know, I'm just thrilled that people are watching in general. Because, you know, people don't watch my streams, basically, which is fine. But yeah, this game has been great, man. It's been, boom, it's been very cool. Oh, look at this. Skyscrapers. Or, maybe not skyscrapers, but, oh.
The oil's been cut off, and the cold's getting real bad. Can't cook, can't keep warm. I'm done drained the truck dry to buy us a few more days. If we don't get some help soon, we ain't gonna make it. Has anybody got any oil to spare? Just a couple of gallons. I'll give you anything you want. Anything at all. Don't know how much longer the Jenny's gonna run. So this might be my last broadcast. Please. I got kids here. Help us.
So here's the whole problem with, you know, us going after trying to get rid of these smugglers that are smuggling refugees into Colorado Springs. Like, these people are all starving. They're starving. They're in all kinds of trouble of dying. And, you know, we're supposed to be trying to help people. So what else were we supposed to do? Just let people starve out there? Because that is like, if there's not enough food and oil and stuff to go around, and you bring them into your base and you don't have, you know, supplies to help these people. Lug nuts. An Arapaho cube truck and its escort cars are making a delivery at fortified farmhouse. The driver looks around as you approach.
Don't know who you are, but if you ain't looking for trouble, I got some stuff to trade.
Do you? We hear the Arapaho are the best mechanics in Colorado. Would you mind looking at our Kodiak?
Well, I ain't the best mechanic in Colorado, but how can I say no after a thorough ass-kissing?
Oh, look, we can steal from him. We're not doing that. Any highway wisdom for us, friend? What's up, Drips? Drips asks, is the game worth the price? Yes. 100%. I thoroughly believe that it's... And I was talking about this last night. There was somebody else that was bringing that up. They were saying, damn, it's $60. Now, if you like tactical, turn-based combat games, then it'll be perfectly, you know, up your alley. Like, if you like games like XCOM, okay? That's how the combat operates. You can still travel around and run around and whatnot, but once you get, like, just normal, like free roam, but once you get into combat, then it's turn-based. But the story's been great. You're going to get, like, 80 to 100 hours at least of gameplay out of it. There's a million things you can do to customize your game, and it's co-op. So if you and a friend want to both play it at the same time, you can split the group, your party members up between you. This game's great. This game's great. So for me, I say absolutely worth buying the game. Absolutely worth it. All right, any highway wisdom?
Maintain your vehicle and don't stop if you don't have to. These days, a flat tire or a stalled engine could be the end of you, consumed by the elements. And I don't just mean the weather, if you get me.
I get you. All right, let's see what you
Just
got.
some odds and ends I've taken in trade. Might be useful.
Might be. I got junk to sell. All right, first of all, sell junk. Thank you. All right, what else? Battle rifle. I don't remember what weapons I was gonna sell because they weren't worth much to me anymore. I think this was one of them. Sell price $28. Well, that's gonna be more than I would have gotten for breaking the thing down. So, yeah, I don't need that. Bren. Look what I have. A frozen ferret launcher. Automotive says, come to my attic and I show you Batman. So anyone new to my channel, the whole Batman thing's been a long-standing thing with me and Albert. Because he's been dying for me to play the Arkham games again, and I just keep not so much putting it off as much as like not having the time to jump on it because I'm playing different games. So, but long story short, it's been a long-running thing, which has been pretty funny. I don't know if I want to sell that armor yet. I'm gonna have to do that stuff. I'm gonna figure out on my own time whether or not I want to sell that. Tactical armor for 171. That might be worth it. Phase blaster. That's definitely worth taking. 504. 504. 675. It's gonna be a good chunk of money. Commando armor. +7. Oh, you got a lot of good stuff. Crap. Armor +7. Combat speed +2. Armor of 6. Oh, man. Critical chance +3. Armor +4. Oh, man. There's a whole lot of good stuff here. Yeah, we were talking about that, Batman. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to play. I don't see why I wouldn't. So, Phase Blaster. We're now running into these scrap... What were they called? The scrap... Whatever they were. That last batch of bandits that we ran into, like, they were all affected by laser weapons. But the only problem is... If I have a bunch of people using the energy weapons, they're all going to be using energy cells, and they're expensive. I'm going to have to hold off on that, I think. Tactical armor. Oh, man. Commando armor. I got to buy something here. I really like the commando armor with the 7 armor bonus. And the commando legs. That's going to be $997. That's going to be like all my money. Oh, Admotive, thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. Crap. What do I do? What do I do? I think I'm going to buy... I'm going to spend the money on this. Alright. Buying that, we're going to buy the legs. Okay, and then we're good. Thanks, buddy. And he's, look at that, he's gone, just like that. Okay. Let's just put that stuff on now. See, we went from 5 to 7, and we can put that 5 on somebody else. Equip it. And... Commando legs. And we're getting the combat speed back, so 0.2 and +6 armor. Way better than what I had. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad. I can handle that. I just don't like the crazy looking, really out of control armor and stuff. At least not for that character, you know. Alright, so +4, but we can punch that up to a +5. +2 armor 1. I need her to have that speed, I think, but scrap pants or 3. Alright, I'm gonna give her this, and then we are not going to show that because that looks dumb. Okay. The rest of that stuff I'll do on my own time here. So, moving on. Let's find the bazaar.
Hello all. My name is Flab.
Oh,
and
Flab.
It is my pleasure to bid you welcome to the bazaar. Come in, for the night air is chill, your wallet heavy, and our goods plentiful. Bring us your wealthy, your rich, your full purses.
I'm broke now.
If you can't afford it, just stay away. This has been a Monster Army production.
Oh my god. So Flab is Flab the Inhaler.
This is DJ RIP bringing you another Monster Army Jam. This one is for all the lonely hearts out there. At least it's still in your chest for now.
What is that?
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld
Are we gonna hear a goth version of the Monster Mash?
for my monster from his slab began to rise.
Is that a circus tent?
And suddenly, to my surprise,
Listen to this! Oh my god! Here's another reason that this game is great. The music in this game is killer.
Oye amigos, es un show at the Clown Museum in Arriba. Take the tour, then visit El Big Top and learn what it really means to be a clown. Children under 10 are free. We can't get enough of those cabernetos. Arriba, los payasos.
Okay. Alright guys, so it has been over an hour and a half. So I'm going to take a break real quick. I have to make a phone call anyway. So I'm going to take a break. And then I'm going to come back and do another stream in a short while. And we're going to go to this clown museum and find out what the hell this is all about. And then we will continue our way to the bazaar and see what's up with Flab the Inhaler and the Monster Army. Albert says, welcome aboard the Walter Train Ad Motive. There are a few rules here. Albert's the boss around here. Batman talk is required every time you visit. I'm #1. Star Wars talk is also required.
We'll bring them back again. For the smell of blood is sweet, and the screams of the dying are like sweet music to the divine. By our gifts shall we be judged, brothers and sisters.
Oh, there's just
So
nothing but
says
nutcases
the
out here.
prophet. And so, let us gather the fruits of the flesh.
Yes,
With
Dear
our
Lord
labor
and Earthmail.
create a
You gotta watch out for
heavenly
both of them.
chorus that no God can deny. Only then will we be worthy of sun and rain, of green fields, and a bountiful harvest.
Okay,
Cast
crazy
forth
guy.
your lines, brothers and sisters.
Alright, crazy guy.
Amen.
Alright, that's enough of your nonsense. Alright, so, anyway, guys, that's it for right now. Like I said, I'll be back on in a little bit with another stream. Yeah, like I said, I gotta make a phone call. So, I gotta do that. But we will be back soon, like I said. So, I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, well, I got distracted because I just said a thing that there's a I have to install an update for Wasteland 3, so this is a good time to change. I can't speak. I'm totally distracted. This is a good point to stop so that I can install that update and whatnot.
And the rest of you chicken shits.
Okay, what's going on here?
Think we could get inside that old army bunker? Well, guess where we are, motherfuckers? Bunker busters, roll
Bunker busters.
Give me another fucking boars, dude. Place is a shithole. Nothing but dust and rat turds.
Uh-oh, something's gonna happen. Hold on.
One door left. We're trying to get open. Get the fucking door open, pussy. Use a damn crowbar. What the fuck? A fucking robot. What the fuck's it doing down here? See if it wants some fucking boars.
Yeah, robot wants boars. Well, they're dead. Alright, so anyway. That's it. That's it for now. I'll be back on in a little bit, guys. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope that everybody's safe and healthy out there, and that in these crazy times, remaining smart instead of scared. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, which will be very, very soon. Until then, as always, peace.